Good evening. It's 6 o'clock on Monday, the 31st of July, 2017. Welcome and thank you for joining us tonight for the English edition of Aura News, bringing you the day's national top stories translated into English 6 days a week. Prime Minister Edi Rama today gathered the Operational Office to report on the fight against cannabis cultivation and trafficking. The Prime Minister praised the State Police work, which, according to Mr Rama, is towards its complete realisation. The ambitious objective to end the cultivation of cannabis in the Republic of Albania, a phenomenon that stains our country, is towards its complete realisation. If our action plan succeeds in cracking down on the cannabis plantations from growers, then we will proceed with the investigation. We will identify and punish the criminal elements who have illicitly earned huge amounts of money in a completely illegal way, declared the Prime Minister. He went on to ask the State Police to launch a big national operation after the tourist season in order to fight against the cultivators who have benefited from this phenomenon and to seize their criminal assets. This is the moment that State Police are preparing for a big national operation to check the elements with criminal records throughout the country, those who have the status as the strongest in the area. In my viewpoint, they are easily identified and their assets can easily be seized. Police have the right information on names, actions, relations and movements of these kinds of germs. It is the right moment for a successful operation in order to send a clear message to the citizens of this country that the time when the state was merely an alternative form of security is already gone, added Mr Rama. The Prime Minister also expressed his dissatisfaction with the work of some officials of the local government who, according to him, do not appear to be at the right level in the fight against cannabis cultivation. Immediately after the meeting of the Anti-Cannabis Task Force, Democratic Party Chairman Lulzim Basha declared that the only heroism of the Prime Minister is to arrest minor wrongdoers and those who are not powerful enough to have any connection with the state. In a Facebook post, the DP chairman accuses the former Minister of Interior, Saimir Tahiri, of turning Albania into a giant cannabis plantation. The DP chairman further adds that the foreign partners gave an ultimatum to the Prime Minister to have Tahiri removed from the ministry. Mr Basha suggests that the biggest drug trafficker in Albania is Clement Balili, whom the Prime Minister did not arrest, even though the US government asked for his apprehension. According to the DP chairman, if Clement Balili was arrested, he would speak about his connections with the government and half of the ministry would fall. For this reason, the DP chairman says those who expect the Prime Minister to arrest Clement Balili will be disappointed. The DP chairman states that the brother of the former Minister of Interior, Fatmir Jafai, is the most wanted criminal in Europe, but he adds that if people expect the Prime Minister to arrest him, they will again be disappointed. The Chief of the Office for the Registration of Immovable Properties, Blerina Doratsai, declared today that all directors of the offices for the registration of immovable property throughout the country will undergo a competition process. The situation is dramatic and fundamental changes are needed. The topic of complaints in all the hearings the Prime Minister has held has been the Office for the Registration of Immovable Properties. Detailed information has been prepared regarding the progress of work and the situation in every office, and it has been sent to the Prime Minister without hiding anything. Based on this initial analysis, I have asked all directors of local offices to enter a competition in order to see if they are worthy to serve the citizens. They will be selected through an open procedure that will conclude by the end of August, said the Chief of the Office of Registration of Immovable Properties, adding that a working group will be set up to monitor the process. The Chief of the Office for the Registration of Immovable Properties announced the news and added that the directors will undergo a vetting process. In parallel with the competition, a vetting process for all employees will start. Criminal proceedings will be applied in cases of violation of the law, added Doratsai. The members of the Democratic Party who have openly expressed opinions against the DP chairman, Lulzim Basha, have decided to develop their movement from inside the party. Through a statement issued to the media today, these DP members said they will make a proposal by September for the new statute for the Democratic Party. The names of the members who made this proposal have not been made public in the statement issued to the media. However, it is clearly highlighted that the elections held in the Democratic Party after the June 25 parliamentary elections have divided the party. According to the anti-Basha group, the Democratic Party needs to return to its ideological pillars, the freedom of the people and freedom of speech, to the rights of property ownership, the free market and family. They have pointed out problems created during the electoral process in the Democratic Party, which reconfirmed Lulzim Basha as the DP chairman. The members of the Democratic Party's National Council proposed that the regulation, procedure and criteria for the selection of the party chairman should be well determined in the party's statute. They ask for clear rules about the career system within the party and a clear determination of the rules for the selection of candidates for Member of Parliament and other members who make decisions within the party. The members of the Democratic Party's National Council are also asking for the establishment of the party's court in order to judge decisions. Additionally, they call for the establishment of a Council of Wisdom, a moral authority to provide advice, made up of prominent figures from the party. Among other things, the proposed statute says that co-governance with the opposing party will be prohibited if the decision is not discussed with the National Council. The proposed statute also outlines rules for the party chairman. In cases of a loss in elections, the party chairman must resign. If the party receives a weaker result than in the previous elections, the party's chairman must give an irrevocable resignation. This group of DP members expressed their determination to act united for the good of the party. The State Technical Inspectorate issued a statement on the explosion in Velipoje, declaring that it was not aware of the installation of the gas tank and that the restaurant's owner has acted in complete secret with the gas tank. The State Technical Inspectorate goes on to say that the gas tank was installed without respecting technical conditions, but the inspectors had no information about the presence of the gas tank. The State Technical Inspectorate emphasises that despite the checks, the inspectors did not discover the gas tank. The State Technical Inspectorate announces that about 2,300 checks have been made between January and July, and 200 orders of prohibition have been issued. The explosion was serious, with the owner of the restaurant dying after suffering burns to 95% of his body. His 33-year-old son is in a critical condition at Tirana's hospital, while another 2 injured persons are at Shkodra's hospital. Given the gravity of the explosion in Velipoje, the State Technical Inspectorate will ask for a change in the law on checking the subjects that use gas. The Inspectorate has requested cooperation from citizens, asking them to denounce cases of violations and to check their gas cylinders. Tirana City Hall will support the 3 first projects prepared by the students of Harvard University in cooperation with Albanian students of architecture. They have designed the development of the Central Park at the new boulevard, the suburban centre for the Kombinat area, and the improvements to building facades in the capital. Tirana's Mayor, Erion Velipoje, thanked the architects who worked for the realisation of these projects and assured them that the projects will be funded and implemented. Our commitment is to make these dreams come true. Tirana City Hall will make available the budget and the necessary staff to realise the 3 projects. I can't wait to see these projects implemented, declared the Mayor during the meeting organised to present the projects. The Mayor praised the 3 projects, saying that they will be useful for the capital. The project for the Central Park at the new boulevard is what I like the most and am most excited about. For the first time, we will not only have the development of the infrastructure and the construction of the second part of the new boulevard, but also the creation of the Central Park as a recreational and entertainment space. Regarding the second project for the transformation of the Kombinat area, work will start in order to convert it into one of Tirana's suburban centres. The third project is related to the reconstruction of facades. This is an excellent opportunity for us to promote the arts culture here in Tirana, declared the Mayor. That's all for our English edition this evening. My name is Alexandra. Please join me again Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. for your local news in English. On behalf of Aura News, thank you and good night.